actually my correct title is Practice Manager for Agriculture and Food. So, what we're discussing today is actually extremely relevant for all the countries of Europe and Central Asia that we're working with. So, as much as, I hope all of the participants have learned about these topics, it is also really a learning experience and learning event for us. And, other countries will also very much benefit from the activities and the presentations and the discussions that you had over the last 2 days. So thanks to everybody for attending yesterday's and today's sessions and discussing about the sustainability and traceability of agri-food systems. I want to also first express my big thank you to the entire team who made this event a reality, and all the presenters and participants for their invaluable inputs and lively discussions. Thank you, a very special thank you also to Ms. Gilboan for highlighting the critical importance of the enabling legal and regulatory and institutional structure to help strengthen food safety in Romania and develop quality certification schemes, and bringing us all together for this event, and making the cooperation with us possible. Romania has really made great strides in the area of quality certification already by adopting the law on the creation of the Quality and Marketing Agency for agri-food producers in 2019. And so we from the World Bank stand ready to support the next steps to help the Ministry of Agriculture and key Romanian counterparts move forward on this important agenda. For this, I believe that the discussions of the last 2 days were really useful. So thanks again to all for sharing your views over the 2 days, and we hope this is going to continue, as the agenda is advancing. The EU Green Deal and the Farm to Fork strategy are really kind of a game changer now for all countries to really think about how to adjust accordingly, and that doesn't only apply to EU countries, that also applies to trading partners with the EU, who also very much look into these development and have to think about, how do they adjust, how do they get ready for these new procedures and regulations that are coming. So the discussions over the last 2 days hopefully also provided a good contribution to help Romania now, and all Romanian stakeholders to think about, how to advance this agenda. What is it specifically that Romania, needs, and how can Romania apply, these elements for its own needs and for its own setup. So from our side, what we think to advance the agenda, it really needs to ensure the availability. Romania needs to ensure the availability of a robust national agri-environmental monitoring system, transparent information platforms, and traceability mechanisms that, as we heard, really trace from farm to fork. Digital platforms and agriculture technology innovations really are an opportunity for Romania to advance faster than maybe some of the countries had a chance to do that, developed some of these elements earlier. So a strong focus on modernization and introducing digital elements of the food system agenda will also have the additional benefit, to attract more younger entrepreneurs, more recent, university graduates, others that are seeking, high quality and rewarding jobs in the agri-food sector. So I hope the past 2 days have really helped to advance thinking on this design for the way forward for Romania on a sustainable food system agenda, and more specifically how to, move towards solidifying a vision and on policy and investments and actions for traceability in the Romanian food system. To conclude for today's session, I would really like to specifically also thank the speakers for generally sharing the results of their work and highlighting, the important role of food quality and marketing promotion agencies, the benefits to farmers, agribusinesses, and consumers. I believe your examples are very, very helpful for Romania's own approach, and to think about the way forward, but they are really also very helpful for, as I said before, all the other countries of Europe and Central Asia that are basically thinking and struggling exactly with the same issues. From the World Bank side, we are really pleased to support the Ministry of Agriculture on this important issue and on this journey. and also on the organization of this event. I would specifically again like to thank Ms. Gilborn and her team, leading the engagement with us on the traceability program that we're jointly implementing, and for the support to realize this workshop. In terms of next steps, the technical team from the bank will implement a set of studies related to these different aspects of traceability and food quality certification that were discussed over the last 2 days. They will be conducted by Romanian and international experts. And we, in that course of those undertaking of these studies, we welcome the views of participants of today's workshops. And there will be more opportunities to have more discussions on, the various next steps and, the specific paths forward to Romania. So thanks again for all attending these very interesting 2 days. I learned a lot, and all the best for Romanian stakeholders to advance this important agenda. We look forward to be part of the dialogue and support the process going forward.